The morning takes an unexpected turn for Desmond, Katrina, and Kate as Duke Edgar makes an unannounced visit, catching the family off guard. Despite an initially cold greeting, prompted by his butler to be nice, Edgar quickly reveals his true purpose. He has decided to marry Desmond's daughter, Alisandra. This shocking announcement leaves the family, especially Kate, stunned, as Alisandra isn't even present at the table. What are Edgar's true motivations for choosing Alisandra, and what is his perception of his future wife, whom he hasn't even seen yet on this visit?
Alisandra! The Baron was certain he heard Edgar wrong, but thanks to the gasp from Katrina and the look of horror on Kate's face, he knew he heard it clearly.
Duke Edgar, why would you want to marry Alisandra? There are many rumors around her that will affect your reputation. I am not the type to be concerned about my reputation. There are plenty of rumors surrounding me, so I hope you don't think of how they shall affect your reputation through me visiting.
Edgar replied, flipping the Baron's words. Edgar enjoyed the nervousness in the air as the Baron quickly tried to clear up what he meant.
You and my daughter are two different kinds of people. You are special, and your daughter is not.
Edgar glared at the trifling man. He had a low opinion of the Baron, and now that opinion was down below in the underworld. Desmond's palms started to sweat. He did not want to be viewed as a bad father.
That is not what I meant. Out of my two daughters, Kate would be the better choice. She is the talk of the town and has a long list of suitors, but she has been saving herself for a man like you. Then she shall be fine with my rejection, and I am not so certain about saving herself. The red light district is quite busy these days, said Edgar as he recalled what was mentioned at the Baron's party. What? Katrina looked at her daughter in confusion. Kate would never visit such a place, Duke Edgar. I agree with my husband that Alisandra is not suited for a man like you. Kate has been raised to be the perfect wife. The more all of you talk, I get the understanding that you have completely cast Alisandra aside. Is she not meant to get married? Should she stay with her father her entire life? I will say this only once. I am not interested in Kate. Edgar shot down the advances for the last time. I am here for Alisandra. Where is she? Duke Edgar, it is rude of you to keep asking about Alisandra when we have told you she is not a good choice for your wife. If this is some kind of a joke between you and my husband, it is not funny. Surely you have heard the rumors, Katrina said in a calm tone, but on the inside, she was fuming. Katrina didn't understand why Edgar would come asking for Alisandra. He could not have fallen for Alisandra after the small conversation they had. That was impossible. Who would love someone like Alisandra? I am well aware of all the rumors about your entire family. Is there some reason you are not bringing out Alisandra for her to speak with me? She will need to accept the proposal. Is something wrong with her? Edgar looked to Desmond for the answer. The three of them looked nervous each time he mentioned wanting to see Alisandra. Surely she wasn't dead before they officially got engaged. The thing is, Desmond trailed off, uncertain of how to go about the situation. Alisandra needs to be sheltered from the outside world. People who have run into her are never kind, which is why she stays here with me. She is comfortable here with her mask. Kate, on the other hand, take me to her. Baron, outside of me doing this because I want to marry her, there is something truly odd about the relationship you have with your daughter. If there is a single strand of hair out of place, I will see to it that you are punished. Are we clear? Yes, Duke Edgar. I will bring Alisandra to you. Desmond stood up, but Edgar shook his head. Take me to her.
Edgar was smart enough to know if he allowed someone to bring Alisandra, they would just threaten her. He wanted to see firsthand what life was like for Alisandra. Outside of the rumors, what pushed her to suggest a contract marriage?
With every step, Edgar wondered what exactly he would discover about the woman he was determined to marry, and the family so desperate to keep her hidden. What dark secrets lay behind Alisandra's forced seclusion and her reliance on a mask? What has Desmond truly done to his daughter, and why are Katrina and Kate so complicit in her confinement? Will Edgar find Alisandra safe, or will he uncover a reality far more disturbing than any rumor could suggest?
Hey, I'm Alisandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.
Duke Edgar arrives, rejecting Kate and demanding to see Alisandra. The Baron's family is clearly uncomfortable, citing rumors and Alisandra's need to be sheltered with her mask. Sensing something deeply wrong, Edgar issues a stern warning and insists on being taken to Alisandra himself. What is the truth behind Alisandra's mysterious seclusion, and what will Edgar uncover when he finally meets her?
Katrina clenched her fists under the table. There was nothing they could do when the Duke was so determined to see Alisandra. If they were to claim Alisandra was sick now, it would only make things suspicious, as if they had done something to her.
My poor daughter.
Katrina could only think of Kate. Her daughter sat silently, trying to figure out why she wasn't the one chosen. Katrina didn't want her to marry a man crazy enough to propose to Alisandra, but this was the Duke. How could they allow Alisandra to marry a man with such status while Kate was ignored? She had a feeling Alisandra left off way more than what she spoke about with the Duke.
Alisandra is not suited for you,
Kate spoke up. The shock was over, and now she was ready to fight for what belonged to her. Edgar smiled, enjoying how much they were trying to push him away from picking Alisandra.
I know better than anyone else who is suited for me, unless you are questioning my ability to think. Is there a reason I cannot see your daughter, Baron? Do I need to? No, I will take you to her right away. But Alisandra will give you the same answer, Duke. She doesn't like to be seen by others. I don't know what was discussed when you met her, but you might have gotten the wrong impression.
Desmond was going to do whatever he could to switch the Duke's attention from Alisandra to Kate. Desmond always thought of the Duke to be strange, but not strange enough to want to marry Alisandra. He was sure once Edgar got a good look at Alisandra now, he would see Kate was a better choice.
Baron, you talk too much,
Edgar said as he stood up. The more the man talked, the more he was tempted to strangle him. But as Alfred said, he was here to ask for his daughter's hand in marriage, so he had to be nice.
What?
Desmond was taken aback by Edgar's words. He was merely trying to help him save his reputation. He was not convinced the Duke did not care about his reputation. Everyone did.
I'm sorry. This way.
He shut his mouth afterward. The Duke would change his mind anyway.
Alfred, stay here,
Edgar told his butler. Alfred would be his eyes and ears for whatever the two women said or did. Edgar quietly followed the Baron to Alisandra's bedroom. He wondered if she would be happy to see he had arrived early instead of delaying his arrival. Would she be happy to see the expressions on her family's faces?
This is it. Alisandra!
Desmond knocked on the door. He was hoping she would be sound asleep and would not be able to hear him. But to his surprise, she opened the door after the second knock.
We have a guest.
The moment Alisandra opened the door, Edgar's eyes went to one thing. It wasn't the blue mask she decided to wear today, but how red her eyes were.
What happened?
He asked.
You see, I asked her, Baron.
What happened, Alisandra? Edgar reached out his hand to rub below her right eye, which wasn't covered by the mask. Tell me quickly. Alisandra glanced at her father for a moment and saw how nervous he was. The Duke must have mentioned marriage already. My kitten was hurt yesterday and has passed away. I am on punishment, therefore I could not leave to bury it. Why are you here, Duke Edgar? She asked, feigning ignorance. I have come to ask for your hand in marriage, but your family seems to think it is a bad decision. What do you think, Alisandra? Will you say yes?
What will Alisandra's answer be, and how will it change the fate of the family? Will Duke Edgar truly accept her decision, whatever it may be?
Hey, I'm Alisandra. If you're wondering what happens next, download the Pocket FM app now and listen to the exciting episodes of The Duke's Masked Bride.